What's yeah. What's up? It's your boy. What's going on? Smash like. Yeah. Yeah. What's up? How you guys doing? Just setting up the stream. Setting up that stream. The hell is up? The hell is going on tonight? The hell is this? Sorry, just logging into the stream here. We'll be right with you. We will be with you. Starlink. Starlink, yeah. What's up, Noah? I'm gonna call you Moon Bear. Noah Barely. What's going on, guys? Bro, there's a lot to talk about tonight. There's a lot to talk about. And I want you guys to shill your stuff too. Okay, so S your boy is talking about straight to her moose, huh? Talking about straight to her moosies. Deck screener. Deck screener. National likes 20 in a building. Slime meme coins. I just made 4K for sports betting. I'm looking for a meme to ape into. Oh my gosh, I got one for you. I have one for you, Solana meme coins. I have one. It's incredible. In fact, you can fully ape. $1,000 buy, at least. At least. And you'll thank me later. You will thank me later. The link the contract address is in the description. Okay. There's two of them. Well, first of all, FML is about to make a huge comeback. Smash the likes. It's already up like 200%. They're just gonna send it back. There's no sell pressure on FML. There's zero sell pressure on FML. Let me just say that one more time. Zero sell pressure on FML. And then the second thing, Solana meme coins, is that we have a runner. We're about to experience a major pump on Ram900, and I'm gonna get into that tonight. Jeremy Willis, Moon Bears here. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Smash the likes, get comfortable. We're going to be in here for the next couple hours. This will be a 2-hour stream, maybe a little more. Just going to be chopping it up. I'm just setting some things up right now. I trust you, Stayer. I'm telling you. Just trust me, man. I've been at it all day. I don't just turn this thing on and not show and prove what I've been doing. Let me see. I just want to put on some music. Did I do that right? Hmm. 3 note copyright music. Deep house vibes. What's this one? Hopefully that works out. 32 in the building. Great spaces on RAM earlier today. Bullish, yeah, bro. I mean, we had a great spaces for Ram900 today. It was incredible. We're gonna do another one tomorrow. We just talked about RAM, man. RAM is just, it's literally going to melt faces. I wanted to pull it up. RAM 900. Yeah, man, it's gonna explode tonight. Hey, Salami. Hey, let's see. Let's put it. I'm gonna put it in the chat here. It's in accumulation right now. Here, oh, right here. Look, bro. Ram 900, bro. This thing is about to go crazy, brother. Brother, smash the likes. This thing is about to rip. It's one of the most viral memes out there right now. Um, this is why RAM costs $900. Just the funniest memes. We're gonna look at them tonight. It's in accumulation right now. Volume is rising. Oh, WLFI, how's that going? Oops. Wow, they had a nice little run. But that's not why we're looking. That's not what we're looking at. Where's that? Oh, FML real quick. FML shooting up like crazy. Look at that FML looking fantastic. But I know we're trend. I know nine. Isn't it trending? There it is. That number 20, but it's gonna move up. It's gonna move up. Ram 900, man. Yeah, Moonbear, are you in this, dude? This thing is about to absolutely explode. Eric Stevens called it in his Hopium TG. Yes, hey Solana, yes. This thing this thing is about to this is definitely going to $1 million market cap. It's just a matter of what's it going to do after it goes to 1 million, because if we have any kind of bullish week, I think this thing goes to probably 5 or 10 million in a healthy market, in a bullish market. I'm not messing around with you. The people that are around this project now, um yeah, man. The people that are around this project now, insanity. Insanity. We're gonna get into it tonight. If you guys want to hang out, we're gonna get into it tonight. Just had a crazy great spaces. And yeah, man. Yeah, so the link, oh, here, I'll put the address in the chat right now. But you'll see what I mean when we talk about it tonight. You'll see what I mean. But have you seen the memes out on TikTok and Instagram? They're like, there's about it's about 1 billion views on and billion impressions or something like that on this daggum thing. Um, I'm typing it in. Ram. Yeah. No, FML is doing great. It's going back. It's going back to Let's see. It's going back to all-time highs. It's going back to all-time highs. Yeah, but crazy stuff, man. So this Ram 900 it was like a gamble, right? At first. I first shared it in my Patreon paid group around like 30K. We're gonna start around 30K. Um I said it was a gamble when I put it in there. I definitely felt that it was at the time. I didn't know really much about the narrative. I didn't really get it too much, but I knew enough that okay, this was going to probably, probably give you a good 5x or something like that. Um it did more than that. It did more than that. It went to 250K and then now is consolidating at 176. It's developed a floor at 176, I think. And I know who's going to be calling it. I know a couple of folks are going to be calling it. With just these two folks, this thing's going to go to 1 million. Eric Stevens has already talked about it. Um, Once it starts getting traction, everyone that Eric Stevens shilled to is probably gonna ape into it, and that's heavy whales. So I think that's why I'm thinking this could, if it goes to 1 million, it's probably gonna go to 5 million type of thing. Because it's already been shilled by major people already to say, hey, watch out for this coin. If it goes crazy, buy it. Once it gets established around $1 million market cap. Um, Also, I mean, if you haven't seen the memes, let me see if I could pull some up. RAM costs 900. Oh, here, how do I get my other account? Shit. Sorry, I'll pull some up. RAM costs RAM costs 900 because of this. Yeah, I mean these things are free. Yeah, this is like everywhere. Take a look at these. Hold on. This is a viral meme play, guys. Take a look. Take a look. Hold on. Oh, you're looking at me. Hold on. Hold on now. Hold on. Let me turn this off.
Right in the middle. It's tougher. Stay calm. Breathe. You ready? Straight through. I said no pickles, and yet somehow there are pickles on my sandwich. Don't you bleed at me. This is ridiculous. I drove all the way back here for this. Thank you. Noah, stop. Hey, move, coming through. Noah, come back.
So you see that? You see that? That is that's the meme. This is why RAM costs 900 and there's millions of these and they're viral, they're everywhere, right? So you're like, stare, okay, what's the point of this? There's a lot of things going with this. Number one, it is a cat meme. Okay. It's multiple narratives. First of all, it's a cat meme. All right. It is an AI backdoor play, a backdoor narrative. What do I mean by that? These are humans playing around with AI, making these videos because they're trying to show you how dumb AI has become. A lot of people have lost their jobs to AI. A lot of people overall hate AI right now because it's too real for their liking, right? It's too real for their liking, and folks just think it's a joke because it's costing so much money through the AI data centers. They're charging a lot of money, and all to just have AI pretty much be deduced down to just it's just being used for dumb videos. It's pretty much the whole point of this, right? Um, so you're like, Stare, why is this gonna go viral? Well, it's already gone viral. The team is incredible. The dev of this project sent a coin called Tenji on BNB to like 6 million, and a bunch of other projects. Amazing dev, honest dev. Um, what else? The team is incredible. You got Xander on there. You got a whole bunch of other people. Coco. Um, and I think this meme is about to catch fire. I really, really do. I think this thing's about to absolutely explode. Um, and Eric Stevens has called it. Um, and there's a couple things on the way here that you don't know about yet that I do. And when these things happen, this thing's probably going to go to probably like a $2 million market cap just off of that. And if it's able to hold the floor of around the million, I think this thing goes to 10 million. I think it 10x is from there. I think it 10x is from there. I think this will be a meme that everyone relates to. Um, it is a human angle on the AI narrative. Um, that really, let's be honest, I mean, it didn't really take off. Except for the especially this last bull run, it really didn't take off as much as you would think it did. They had the AI agent meta that happened for like 2 weeks. The AI agent thing was like 2 weeks long, which we should have known then that the bull run was ending pretty quick. It was back in like 2024, 20 like yeah, late 2024, early 2025. Um, so I mean, I think we have a chance here. I think we have a chance on this one. Um, are you guys talking? Okay, just make sure I missed the. So I think we have a chance on this one, guys. Honestly, aside from if the meme is viral or not, I think based on the volume that the folks that are about to enter the project have, it's gonna go to a million. All right. So um beyond whether you like it or not, here's a project that's going to a million, you know, and it's being run very, very well. Very well. Quite incredible stuff. Tell me what you think, guys. Solana meme coins. What do you think? And there's a spaces tomorrow too, where a lot of the team's going to be there and stuff, and they're going to talk about the coin. And we were really chopping it up today. It wasn't recorded, but tomorrow's is going to be recorded. So very interesting stuff. We'll watch more of those. But that's my shill for tonight. So I'm in two coins, man. I'm in two coins, and I also have a little bag of Henry. I have a little bag of Henry, the tiniest penguin. I have a little bag, little moon bag. If that goes back to if that goes back to a million, it's a few grand for Stayer worth of coins. So we'll see. We will see. But I truly think that the the bull run is right around the corner. I really do. I think we've bottomed. I mean, we've had so much bad news. Um, I mean, look at the news that just came out with JD Vance fumbling the whole peace talks thing. Um, that was supposed to. I mean, that was supposed to crush Bitcoin, but it just dumped it a little bit. Actually, overall on a 7 day, Bitcoin's up 3%. um, and the last 24 hours, it's only down just under 3%. That's not bad. The fear and greed is neutral. Altcoin season index is 36 out of 100. So I mean, when this stuff starts to happen, when when bad news can't really pull down the market, I mean, this bull run's almost. I mean, this bear market's almost over. It really is. I mean, I would give it about 90 days more of just kind of stagnant bottom, stagnant bottoming. Give it about 90 days, you know, give it about 90 days. I mean, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? You think this thing's bottomed? I know there's not a lot of people in crypto right now. It's just a bunch of like, you know, ex Twitter scrappers. Um, but overall, man, I think this market is it's bottoming. Things aren't. We've accepted that the market's been trash. When everyone's accepted that, and most of us go away, that's when the market starts to come back. And I think that's what's happened. So many people have just kind of gone away, and kind of just accepted the fact that the market's been trash. And now what you're seeing is that there's very little selling anymore. I mean, there's nobody else selling. This whole market is completely oversold, right? Bitcoin, they just came back with the worst news. The war is going to continue. There's a blockade on the Hormuz. There's, by the US and Iran. So, I mean, it's just straight war all the time, um in that area. And I mean, you gotta think, man. I mean, with that news happening, Bitcoin should have just freaking felt like 50K. which I thought was gonna happen. I really did. I was like, when, and I was like, you know what? If these peace talks go poorly, Bitcoin's going to 50K. Bitcoin's gonna just drop off the table. But now, since that didn't happen, and you're short Bitcoin, you gotta be sweating right now. Bro, if you put in a short at like 74K, if you shorted the most recent, bounce from the lows, what, we went to like 58K. If you shorted that bounce at 74K, you're sweating right now. You're thinking about covering your short right now on Bitcoin. You really are. You're thinking about covering your short right now. So that's telling me something. And that's why I like this Ram 900 and FML. Both of these coins can really catch fire in a market that has bottom, but also one piece of good news can send it. And I think that's where we are right now, guys. And there's a lot of people that are waiting for October to start buying back in, and that's exactly the time when you may be too late to get these types of prices. And now I'm not saying go out and buy, altcoins and stuff like that. I am not I am not all the way convinced that you should go buy altcoins right now. I feel like what's happened, especially this last bull run, has shown us something, that altcoins for the most part are memes. They've underperformed. They're an underperforming meme because you really need the, how do I put it? The mirage of utility with altcoins. You got to have that oasis, that something that you think that you're seeing with these coins, with altcoins, that shows that they have a chance at utility. And I think that went out the window last bull run. I have a feeling that these altcoins, a lot of them are about to die off, and that it's just going to be straight Bitcoin, Ethereum, maybe a handful of alts at the top, like Chainlink, Solana, Sui, Avalanche, Tron, XRP, the top 10, outside of, Zcash too, outside of Bitcoin, the top 10 alts are going to perform pretty well, in a sense where they might like 5x, or they might 10x maybe, which would be sad because actually, just a side note, I mean, coins like Avalanche are like at like $8 or $9 right now. I remember their high. What was Avalanche's high? Avalanche's high was like, what was Avalanche's all-time high? Yeah, $146. So that's like is that a 12? That's a little, that's a 20x from here. Man, that's asking a lot. Maybe it's like a 15x from here. That's asking a lot out of Avalanche. But am I missing any comments here? I've been talking for a while. Oh wow, okay. I'm missing your comments, guys. Sorry. Man, that was delayed comments. Here I go. I'm reading your comments. But I'm gonna read your comments, guys. Um Smoky Bandit, Bitcoin to 28K, will bottom late summer. I'm gonna read the rest of your comments. Let me finish this thought, okay? Let me finish this thought. I think that overall this market is going to start turning before folks are ready for it to turn. Um, and I think altcoins are really going to shock us on how they're going to I think they're going to underperform again. And I think we're going to see that meme. It's just going to be Bitcoin, Ethereum, and maybe the top 10 or 20 are going to maybe do something. I can't tell you if they're going to 5x or 10x or what, but they're going to, a lot of them are going to have to like 15x to get back to previous all-time highs from like 2021, 2022, right? I think memes are going to have a huge renaissance again. There's something about it because they've been so, I know the trenches have been cooked and so much has changed, and you know uh Solana Pump Fun is, giving out creator fees and causing people to rug, and everything like that. I I think through it all, memes have still been strong enough to prove that they're not only here to stay, but it's almost like they have that, like memes have more utility than altcoins do. At least you know what they are. You know what I mean? So let's go to chat. Okay, so wow. Shout out to Adventures of Smoking a Bandit. Thanks for being here. It says BTC to 28K and we will bottom late summer. How would it go to 28K? There would have to be some massive event. Um, how would you see that happening, brother? Are you saying like a digital asset treasuries like Bitmine and MicroStrategies are going to go belly up somehow? That would have to be the only way I could see that happening. Um, Inflation and housing getting worse, so will unemployment. I agree with you 100%. I'm in Bariloche, Argentina right now because I just feel like it was irresponsible for me to have a family in America at this point. With all the bills and all the junk that was going on there. I love being American, but I just, yeah. Anyway, yep. End of summary bottom. I'm trying to wait for a dip on Ram 900. Then I'm ape in. Dope. Yeah. Next dip, get in with us. Alts underperformed because of QT, bro. Um, top 200 ain't going anywhere. I don't know. I've been more comfortable in the meme coin space more than ever. I feel like I don't even need altcoins. I don't think, I mean, put it this way. A lot of them don't have utility, man. A lot of them. And it's just like memes. It's a buy low, sell high thing, with belief. All right. Yeah. So you're thinking we're not even close to the pain that's coming. I hear you. Shout out to Smokey and the Bandit. Um, Thanks for your comments. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a crazy one to call. It really is. It's gonna be interesting what happens in the next couple months. We will see. We shall see. Um, are you in any meme coins right now, Smokey? Are you ooh, sounds like you're holding altcoins, huh? I'm not holding any altcoins. I've never felt so good. Never felt so good. But I will tell you this, Smokey. I will tell you this, brother. All right. If we see a major drop, like you're saying, say we see a major drop, Bitcoin at 28K sounds crazy. I can't go there with you, but I mean a crazy drop to me would be like 45K. A crazy drop on Bitcoin, and it would be an eye-opening, like massive, crazy experience would be 45K for me. I'd be like, wow, that's the bottom. 28K sounds a little bit nuts. Um, but say we did see that and altcoins dropped another, I mean, altcoins would have to drop like another, what, 60% from there? So that means that we'd see like a $3 avalanche, and shoot, we'd see 60% off of what you call it. Wow, we'd see an $800 Ethereum. I mean, are we really gonna like see those days? I don't know, man. That sounds crazy. Real Maj says, "I'm just holding Suey." Nice. But if we were to see those days where Avalanche is like, you know, $2, and I mean, it'd be hard not to bid it at that point, but also it's almost like at that point it's like I'm even more proven right, because it's like if a coin like Avalanche goes to $2 or $3, how how could you explain how it can get back to previous all-time highs, which would be like $146? Like, how could you explain how would that happen? It would have to be a massive liquidity injection to get those coins, the altcoins, back above their previous all-time highs. No charts. No, I'm not going to take a look at a chart. I'm just vibing right now, brother. You can, there's other guys that look at charts all day. I'm just kind of vibing and talking about everything. And I'm not gonna go fully like what you're thinking. You know what I mean? I mean, you have your opinion, I have mine. That's the thing about finance, right? When you're talking about crypto or stocks or you know annuities or whatever, it's really is like each his own, right? Everyone's gonna do what they feel is best with their money. So I mean, I've never been in favor of the "shut up, you're stupid" on finance questions, because none of us know what's going to happen. We can only speculate. We're like playing with beakers. You know what I mean? We're in the lab just testing things out, but we don't know the answers. So, you know, um, yeah. But I'll read your comment though. You said alts don't need the drop. With BTC, we could see a massive manipulated BTC sell off with dominance letting go finally. Think about dominance, take a look at the chart. Yeah, I'm thinking about dominance. But man, you still need ETH to go on a run of its own. You can't just have BTC drop down and ETH still do nothing. We need to see ETH go crazy for alts to go crazy. Obviously, I mean, that's Benjamin Cowan says that. I mean, that's not even coming from me. So if you want to take that up with Benjamin Cowan, but charts make more sense with high volume. When it's low market caps, it's harder to predict. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these altcoins are getting freaking market maked real hard too. That's why options is easiest with this S&P 500. Yeah, I hear you. Smokey said, dominance been high for a very long time. Never got that dominance dump. You're right about that. You're right about that. You're right about that. I'm telling you, there's going to be some unknowns. We're not going to know what's going to happen next, man. But that's why we're all here. Smokey, are you holding any altcoins right now? Are you are you have you started accumulating or not? Have sold anything since last run? You know, hey, let me ask you this, brother. Did the last bull run have you upset? Because man, if you were holding alts for the most part, you sort of got wrecked, you know? Oh. But Solana meme coins, you're waiting on a dip? I don't know if you're gonna get that dip, man. I don't know if you're gonna get that dip on Ram 900. I don't know if you're gonna get that dip, brother. You know? Yo, Crypto Rico. Shout out to Crypto Rico from OKCs and Gillis. Ugh, Gillis Alexander. Forgive me, I'm a couple time zones ahead of you guys. Out here in Bariloche. Out here in Bariloche, Argentina. Yep. That's what I love about, man, Bariloche. Sun shines like California out here, bro. The sun is so bright and nice. Very, very odd to see that in a mountain town or like a lakeside mountainy town. Very odd to see that, man. It's all pine trees and mountains. Like it's ski season coming up, and there's a big ski resort up there. I'll probably stream from up there. Um, but yeah, it's winter time. Winter is, well, it's approaching winter time in Argentina, and yeah, sorry I keep yawning, but man, I don't know what's gonna happen with this freaking market. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I do feel there's a strength. If you're in the trenches like I am, and you don't have to be. The thing is, like, bro, you don't have to be in the trenches and trading. You don't have to do that every day. You know what I mean? Like, you can be in the trenches and just have some calculated plays. I don't trade intraday. I almost refuse to do it. I sometimes, like, sometimes you buy a coin, you're out by the end of the day. Like, okay, that's happened. Has that How many times that happened in the last month for me? I'd probably say like 20, 30 times. But if you're if you're here every day and in memes, then that's not a lot of times, right? Because I mean, on average, the average crypto trader will be, meme coin trader will be in and out of a coin, about 20, 30 coins a day. You know what I mean? And so I'm talking about, I've probably been in and out of 20, 30 coins in like a month, something like that. You know what I mean? There are rumors of a stimulus check coming in the summer of 2K. What do you mean, summer of 2000? It's 26 years ago, brother. Um, Rico, how you doing tonight? Is OKC? Is it hot? Is it cold? What's going on? Oh, 2K amount. Man, when's that gonna happen? When is that gonna happen? Hmm. Hey, Real Maj, have you checked out that the Ram 900? So hold on, Real Maj, you said that you sold the bottom on FML. When did you get out? When did you get out? Because I mean, I feel bad for folks. The thing got cheated really hard, but they just allowed everybody to cheat. And when there's no sell pressure, I told you guys, when there's no sell pressure, they're just gonna be. Oh, you sold it all the way down. I told you, bro. But you're back. All right. But bro, I told you that they were gonna let it just go down. I haven't sold anything. You know, I told you they were gonna let it go down. Sorry. Hold on. Yeah, I told you, bro. I told you they were gonna let it go down. Yeah, but I said, I was like, bro. I mean, they might even let it go further than that. Just hang tight. Um, but bro, they're gonna send it back up. FML will absolutely send. It'll go back to all time highs. It'll go back. Beautiful chart on Ram. Oh my goodness. Beautiful chart on Ram. Oh yeah. What might be concerning is that Ram 900 X account has been suspended. No, they did it. They have a backup one. No, bro, I am talking to the team all the time. They have a backup one, and uh, it's already been implemented. And then when they brought it back, when they brought up the backup account and started using the backup account, FML pumped, not FML, Ram 900 pumped. How do you see the market cap of Ram 9,000? This one's Ram 9, it's Ram 900, but I think I know what you mean. Like I said, I think by midweek we'll be at least at 500K, and then once we hit 500K, it's gonna and it holds. Oh my gosh, there's so much going on. But here's the thing, Real Maj, I think we could blow past even that. Um, in the next couple of days because there's two people entering this project with the team that let's just put it this way, they provide crazy candles, crazy candles, crazy volume, mosh, crazy volume. So we'll see, we shall see. Yeah, we had like 5 or 10 people in spaces today, but I think there was way more listening anonymously because the TG for Ram 900 jumped from 100 to 1,000 subscribers, and nobody did that. That was all organic. That was all organic from people listening to the spaces. I've been on that spaces for like freaking an hour or two. We were just chopping it up, man. Chopping it up because I think this Ram 900 thing is just gonna go freaking crazy. There's too much going for it, you know. You know what I mean? Sorry, my eyes are hurting. Sorry, oh man, I might turn into like Cyclops when he had to wear sunglasses all the time. Man, this feels so much better. My eyes like start watering. I don't know why my eyes were watery, but Jeremy Marable, no guts, no glory, brother. I'm telling you, Ram 900. psh, I don't know, man. Here's the thing, guys. I can't tell you what's about to happen. I can't tell you what's about to happen. You're just gonna have to trust me on this one. And like I said before, like I said with FML, bro, I said it at like it was like 200 and some K market cap. I said, listen, this is gonna go over a million, and it did. It went to 1.2 or 3. Um, I'm telling you right now, at 183K market cap, I'm telling you, Ram 900 will be $1 million coin, at least $1 million market cap in the next couple of days, Jeremy. Shout out to Jeremy Marable. Shout out to Jeremy Marable, bro. Yeah, man. You know, I don't know what else to tell you. I'm pumped about this market, man. I'm pumped about that up. The rocket room's still going on. There's a lot of ETH there, so a lot of ETH folks are chilling. Still a lot of good people in there. Um, what else? Yeah, doing more videos, just getting more stuff going, man. Just getting more stuff going, Jeremy. But how you been, bro? How you been? What's new? Are you in any meme coins right now? Or are you just chilling? You just taking a break from the market? Man, I can't get my freaking neck to pop. I worked out pretty hard today, guys. I worked out pretty hard today, bro. Oh, salon, dude, bro. I'm telling you, you're honestly good. You throw 4K into this chart, you're good, brother. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. I can't tell you what's about to happen, but trust me, brother. The people that are about to come on, I'm just gonna leave it at that. This will this will go to $1 million market cap. I mean, I'm holding 1% and I bought in. No one paid me to do this. Let me be clear, guys. This is not a paid promotion. This is a call from me. And I got 1% in this thing and started a business and it has taken up a lot of my time. Oh, cool, bro. What kind of business? What kind of business? And hey, Solana, dude, just throw, and don't just throw all 4K in. Maybe throw trucking. Okay. Wow. So is that like a dispatch? Is that a dispatchment? Dispatcher? What do they call that? What do they call it when you're just, a freight, like a freight company? Like, so you work from home and you just start, you know uh you're like the middleman for freight stuff. You're a truck driver too? Yeah, but dude, Solana meme coins, I don't think this is going down much. Look at the accumulation on it, dude. Look at the accumulation on this thing. Look at the chart. Ram900. Look at this chart. Look at the accumulation, man. This thing is so freaking strong. Bro, this is gonna be a 300K market. Hey, listen, Solana meme coins. Listen, bro. Let me tell you what's gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Arrow maker. Look, look, brother. This is what's gonna happen tonight. I think this happens tonight. Degen hours. People are loving this coin. I think this happens tonight. I think we break all-time highs at 250. We go up into the threes, and then all hell breaks loose, brother. That's when shit actually goes nuts. Because look, I'm doing this all at one hand, so just forgive me. But right around here, at this level here, is where you're gonna see. Let's refresh. You're gonna see this KOLs. They're all waiting. They're all gonna be waiting right there. So let me pull this up a little. And then from there, brother, you're gonna see this. We're probably gonna go to 600K, right around 800K right there. And then we're gonna get a mega call right here, and we're probably gonna go to 2 million. Okay, I already saw the plans, man. I already saw the plans, guys. I already saw the plans, and I did a spaces with the team today. Already saw the plans, and I did a spaces with the team today. You know, I wouldn't even be talking to you about this if it wasn't true. And the thing is, why I'm saying crypto is back, at least in my opinion, is because I'm beginning to be able to foresee things happening. Like FML, I was right. At 300K, like it went to 840K, it went all the way down to 200 and some K, and I said, you know what? This goes past all-time highs. It's time to get in now on this dip, and that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. It went right to past all-time highs at 840, went right to 1.3 million. All right. I feel I have a great grip on this is because again, you don't know who Eric Stevens is. He is probably a top 3 KOLs in crypto. And he called this in his Hopium Telegram chat. Um you didn't we didn't haven't seen a pump yet because a lot of these guys don't start trading till tonight, and they're gonna bid on this coin right where it's at because the consolidation is so amazing. The chances of this thing going down is less likely than it going up. Okay, you know what I mean? Starting to build a fleet of trucks, about to put another one on the road within the next couple of weeks. Dope, bro. Awesome. What made you want to do that, Jeremy? Solana meme coins. Uh oh, Solana meme coins. Big buy coming. Big buy coming in. Big buy coming in. Solana's calling a shot. Solana meme coins 35 calling a shot on Ram 900. Calling his shot on Ram 900. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see what he does. Let's see if he hits. Let's see if he hits this chart super hard. Real Maj says 3 green candles in a row is a great sign. Yeah, bro. Guys, I'm telling you, there's a great market maker on this thing, great team, and the KOL room is growing. And there's gonna be so once this thing starts moving, all the current team members start updating in their privates, right? And then you're gonna get FOMO. You're getting FOMO to $1 million market cap. You're getting FOMO to $1 million market cap. You know, shout out to the 9 people in here. Who's watching? Who hasn't put in a like yet? Put the likes up. If you haven't liked the channel yet and or liked the stream and uh yeah, man, get in here. Is what I'm saying making sense on Ram 900? I'm in 2 plays. And I try, and that's why I say I try and keep things simple, and I try to have an edge on the coins that I hold, right? So with FML, I'm right in there with the team. I'm seeing what they're doing. I already they told me on Friday. It's almost like being a reporter. It's almost like being a reporter in the locker room and like talking to the players or talking to the coach and being like, "Listen, you guys just had a great week of practice. What's this game looking like for you this weekend?" You know what I mean? Like I am in the locker room talking to guys, pause. But I'm like, "Hey, where do you see this team going this weekend? What are you guys gonna run? How do you think you're gonna win the game?" And they open up to me like I'm Barbara Walters. People always need something delivered, diversification of income, and something to leave my family. That's awesome, brother. Congrats to Jeremy Marable. Congrats to Jeremy Marable. Congrats to Jeremy Marable. That's freaking awesome, man. You deserve that. You deserve that, brother. You deserve that, brother. Look, I'm hitting up the team right now. I'm like, you know what? One of my biggest supporters, Solana meme coin, is about to freaking ape your chart right now. Look out below. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. I mean, I'm just having this like moment right now. As we're an hour in right now, smash the likes if you haven't. I'm having this moment right now where I'm believing in crypto more than I ever have, especially with like meme coins and things like that. I'm seeing that this market is at an acceptance phase where 95% of people now that have been in crypto or have, been around crypto in the last, 24 months, 95% of those people will tell you crypto is trash, crypto is over with, the trenches are dead. And now when that happens, it's just it's just what it is, guys. The market starts to turn bullish and it leaves people behind. And it leaves people scratching their heads like, well, me and my friends and everybody I know has said that crypto is dead. But why is it pumping? Why are these coins still getting bids? Why are these coins, like FML that went to 1.2, 1.3 mil? Why, a lot of these other coins like that bull coin today went to five. Oh, it's up, it's number one on deck screener actually. um like, how are these coins doing that, um oh wow, bull went to 10 mil. Wow, that's pretty crazy. Bull's on a crazy tear. I knew bull was gonna go crazy because the chick that was on the Nietzsche Penguin coin on that team. Her in her private, She called bull at I'm talking about this one. She called bull at like 700K. I didn't bid it, and that chick is amazing. Next time she says something, I'm just going to, you know yeah. Something's going on with your bank. Won't let me transfer money right now. I'll have to buy in a couple of days. Sounds like you're back walking it back on a salesman or something. No, it's fine, bro. It's fine. It's totally fine. This thing probably will run without you, but um it's okay, man. I mean, it's what you want to do. It's what sorry, I'm trying to get back to the coin here. Yeah, no, but this thing's gonna be over 250. Man, I can't believe it's creeping. Like it's creeping near all-time highs. All-time high is 252, guys, on Ram 900. All-time high is 252, and we're approaching 200. Okay, I mean that's just a couple buys. We're at all-time highs. And here comes a bearish guy. Hey, brother. Traw says exit liquidity. No, bro. But if you're thinking that, just go watch Benjamin Cowan, and he'll give you a nice broad chart of Bitcoin. We're talking about meme coins, brother. We're speculating. Something's going. Okay, that's another. That's your same. What you call it? But no, man. Do you know my? You probably don't know my history of being right on a lot of meme coins. Um, yeah. But anyway, it's time to recreate the vibes of 2025 Stayer effect. That's right, Jeremy. Yeah, man. What's up, EB? What's going on with you, brother? Hey, man, crypto's been great to me. Crypto's been amazing to me, especially the last 2 years. I've had a great run in crypto. You know, I haven't done much in the last couple months. I've had some wins. Albeit small, because the liquidity really hasn't been here. But again, you want to talk about liquidity? Um, I'm gonna say that the liquidity is probably up in the market overall, like 10%. I and just by the feels, just by the vibes, it's up like 10-20%. But the overall sentiment is still crypto sucks, crypto's bad, and let me throw out a negative comment at Stayer and get my rocks off. You know what I mean? I think this time around I'm learning to love negative comments and pot shots, because that means that you're polarizing, that you're doing everything right. And the thing is that 12 months up on a year, quite polarizing, I have to say, like in the crypto space. Crypto space is small, the crypto space overall is small. A lot of us know each other in this industry. It's like, a lot of us know each other. And it's hard to keep a good reputation because of the competition. You slip a little bit, like, you sell too much on a coin or this and that and the other thing. Like, bro, I mean, there's gonna be 10 KOLs that are after you saying, "Oh, this guy farms," or something like that. So it's really, really hard to keep a good reputation in crypto. I feel like I have. In fact, I feel like I have a lot of people waiting on the sidelines, in particular for ETH to come back, for Ethereum to come back, because I made my bones on Ethereum, not Solana. And so, Solana has all the volume right now, so that's where I'm at right now. But when ETH memes come back, bro, this channel and the people in it, especially in a bull run setting, it's going to be absolute mayhem vibe. But it signifies major win for me before the chart even says I won. It's one of those coins where it's like, okay, this is in place, this is in place, this is in place, this all makes sense. Plus, this is a viral narrative that's already been viral for the last month. No one's made a coin on it. It's sitting gold right there right now. What's up, Jason? Shout out to Jason. you know and with all of that in the cauldron, a coin like Ram900, and I will even put in FML. I mean, these are the only two coins I hold, but they both have that recipe for absolute parabolic activity. And I feel like I've been around long enough to recognize this stuff. But also, in addition to recognizing it from afar, guys, Smoky Bandit. EB, Trawl. I'm in the room with the dev, with the KOLs. I am asking the questions at the locker room. You know, what's this game gonna be like for you? What are you thinking you're gonna see out there? How are you gonna win today? And they're telling me how they're gonna win, and they're showing me proof, and I'm looking at the proof of the plan, and I'm like, well, shit, this is gonna go to $1 million market cap. I mean, at least, you know. And that's the thing is that there hasn't been many coins to talk about because because the devs aren't either not spending money, they're not marketing, they're not getting the right personnel. You get invited, like I'll get invited to a team chat, and they're like, "Hey, Stayer, talk about our coin. Take a look at what we're doing here." And you look around and like, guys, there's no way you guys are gonna win. There's no like I'm not saying Ram 900, I'm saying these coins that I've passed up on talking about, you go in and you're like you look at the material, you look at the lore, you look at the narrative, you look at who's running it, you look at their track record, and it's like, guys, I don't know if this is gonna work. Well, Stayer, why don't you talk about it? I thought you said you were interested in looking at. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, this shit looks whack in here. You know what I mean? I can't go and buy into this or talk to, my community about this because I would be not serving them, So I wait, do the research, I figure out narratives, and I figure out, okay, based on what I'm seeing here with this team, especially with Ram 900, I'm like, well, shit. It looks like you guys are gonna ascend, and I want in. You know, and Smokey, are you gonna end up crashing out on me? Gosh, you sound so negative. Are you gonna end up like rage quitting in here? Are you uncomfortable hanging out and what I'm talking about? You know, I mean, you're acting like I've never made money on these coins or something, or what we're talking about. It's all make believe, and I get it, brother. I get it. You just it's a lot of people like major caps. It's just like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and I'm gonna hold my alt until the next alt. I will give you a case for alt season, and then I say, you know what, man. I think the last bull run's really proven that 99% of these altcoins are just poorly run memes, and they're trying to give a mirage that have any kind of utility, and they've kind of been found out. And really, it's just true belief in memes and narratives that's probably going to prevail alongside Bitcoin this next. I mean, that's just my opinion, but it's just like I feel a rage quit coming. I mean, I've been doing this long enough to be like, I see people bubbling up, and it's just like, okay, bro, just rage quit or just chill out. I mean, you don't have to prove anything to me, because I've been in crypto long enough to know what you're saying could very well happen. Smokey, you could be holding a bunch of altcoins, and all of a sudden, Bitcoin dominance drops, Ethereum has this huge surge. All of a sudden, the altcoin season index is just taps 100, and all of a sudden, all of these utility based altcoins go absolutely bananas. I will be the first person to hold my hand up and say, "You got me." You got me holding no altcoins, and you got them, and they're ascending. I will be the first one to be happy for you, brother. All right. So I just don't want. I'm going a different route this bull run. It's like being baited into I'm right, you're wrong debates on finance is probably the most wasted breath that you can ever it was it exuberate or exult out of your mouth when it comes to crypto, because brother, anything can happen, you know? Yeah. Okay. So you're saying you have more experience than me now. You've been here too long. I just told you I've been in this market for 10 years. Are we gonna have a pissing contest about that? I understand. I get it. I get it. I hope what you're saying happens, because the first pop of an altcoin, if that all lines up, because it all has to line up, and we're gonna be sitting here every day looking at it. Okay, Bitcoin dominance drops. Ethereum has a big boom. Altcoin season index shows amazing strength to the upside. There's some altcoins that are moving 2 and 3x. Brother, you're gonna have to hold me back from starting to buy alts that I like. All right. I'm there. I am not against it. In fact, I have about, probably like 10 altcoins I would rush to buy. You know what I mean? Crypto is wild, and that's why we're all here. Because here's the thing, Smokey, there's probably some guy that's really into stocks or really into like mutual funds or annuities that says you're too risky and you're too crazy to even think of, even say what you're saying to me right now, which within this conversation is conservative, right? You're saying, I think we should wait. I think we should wait for all coins to pop. I think memes are a waste of time. Do you even get anything out of this stare? I don't know. I mean, go look at Grippy, went to 9 million. I got about $65,000 off of that coin. Just that coin. And Woo, I actually should have sold more. I think I got like 20 or 30K off of and Woo. Freaking, I mean, we could have a pissing contest. I mean, I could show you, like but but I will say this. I will say this, Smokey, in the sense that you're right about how some meme coins lack liquidity to a point where you can have 2 or 3% of a coin, but you'll never get the amount of money out that that coin is that percentage is worth. I totally agree with you on that one, but just have a blanket statement and be like, do you even get anything out of this? I think, I mean, I don't know where to go from there. Is this just an isolation, like question for me? I mean, obviously people are making a lot of money in crypto and in memes, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Um, I'm selling my house. I've been in 17 years to be in heavy into coming run of crypto. Yeah, man. I mean, I sold my ranch. There's Moto J. A lot of people know me in here for over a year. They'll tell you I sold my ranch in Southern California, May of 2025, and I'm in Bariloche, Argentina, brother. I moved out of the country. I moved out of the country to get a different perspective on life in general, and also to save and to put my family in a better position to where we don't have to be in the throes of an American economy, and especially like, with the war. Look at everything that's happening. I foresaw that stuff happening, but I did think that it would be in 2029 and 2030. I thought all this stuff that we're seeing right now, high, the gas prices, the food, all this junk, and the war. Even though the prices were rising, I really thought hell would start breaking loose more so after the Trump presidency, not during it. But I did sell my quote, my real estate bags early, because I had a farm and I could see the feed prices, the water bill and stuff, and having spring water right underneath my property. I could auger 50 feet down and get fresh natural spring water that I wasn't allowed to get to, and if I did, the water department would fine me 6 figures if I ever touched that beautiful spring water. And that was my breaking point when I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta pay $700 to $1,000 a month for water when it's all right there, and I have my cows, I have my pigs, sheep, all these birds and stuff, and I have to pay the county, you know, in the high months in the summer, because you have to give your animals more water. I have to give the county, 800, $900 of my hard-earned money when the best water God can give us is sitting under my feet at a hours labor. I can get to it. I sat on my porch I wrestled with it for a month or two, and thankfully my wife was on board. She was like, We shouldn't do this. This isn't right with me, and this and that. We need to just." But while our house has a lot of equity, and we're able and the housing market's moving, let's just go now, you know? And I agreed with her. I said, "You're right." And I said, "Where you want to go?" And she said, "South America." I said, "Really?" I was like, "You serious?" I originally was not in favor of this, but man, am I happy I did. I love it out here. I love Bariloche, Argentina. I am 6 hour. I'm a 6 hour bus ride to Antarctica, even though you can't take a bus over the ocean, or whatever. I don't even know what ocean's down there. Is it Arctic? I don't give a shit. But I'm really close to Antarctica. I'm really close to a lot of stuff, So, yeah. Thank you, Smokey. Yeah, thank you for your concern on the devs and stuff. And hey, Smokey, I've gotten absolutely screwed by devs, man. I mean, some of the guys in the chat will tell you that we got into some coins that absolutely rugged us, man. And so, but you live and you learn, and some devs owned up to it, some didn't, and but you got to keep moving. And I really do think that we are in a amazing coin, a couple coins here, FML and what you want to call it, Ram 900. But I think I'm streaming really early, considering degen hours for meme coins aren't popping off for another couple of hours from now. I'm in a time zone. I think I'm an hour ahead of New York, so it's 11 p.m. right now. So I'm an hour ahead of New York, and so I don't want to stream at, like, 2 in the morning when memes are popping off. But back when I was in California, it was easy, right? I was 4 hours back from now, so I used to just turn the shit on at 7, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, be in the middle of degen hours. Shit's ripping all over the place. Um, but yeah, man. I mean, I think your opinion, Smokey, should be respected, and I respect it. And like I said, man, if you're right and you're saying, hey, altcoin season is gonna happen and this market's gonna turn by the end of the year, you will have to. I mean, we're gonna be throwing elbows getting to the ticket booth, in terms of altcoins, because I am all for that, brother. And he said it's going to be hard for me to leave my home. This is the longest I've been anywhere in my life, but I have to make good in crypto. I lost a lot leveraging last run. I can't live without the hope you get. Yeah, I guess we should tell each other to be careful, because yeah, man, that scared the shit out of me. But I know exactly what you mean, bro. I know exactly what you mean. It's like you just got to make moves to make, because it's all right there for you. That opportunity for generational wealth has been in crypto, and it will be again. Some will say, Smokey, this is our last chance, to make massive, massive gains, and some people have said, oh, last bull run was the last chance. And this market is so heavily speculated that like we don't know what's up or down some days. And where are you coming? Where are you at, brother? Like where what part of the country are you at right now that you've been for 17 years? What part of you, if you feel comfortable sharing that? Um, I'm originally from New Jersey, and Midwest. Okay, I used to live in Chicago. I used to live right in Chicago, in Wrigleyville, Marshfield and Waveland. Waveland is the street that the Wrigley Field's on. I lived 2 blocks from Wrigley Field for about a year and a half, and before that, I lived on Webster Avenue in Chicago. Lived in Boston, Rhode Island. You're near Chicago, 40 minutes. All right, brother. Yeah, that's middle. I tell you what, man, that is one of the best real estate areas in the country right now. People are Northwest Indiana, people are moving out of the West Coast and moving into the Midwest, like outside of Cleveland, a little outside of Indianapolis, a little outside of Chicago. So you should really have no problem selling your home. Oh, people, that's dude, isn't that crazy? Like, dude, people are dying to get out of everywhere. When you say, "Hey, I live in like someone says, I live in California. I need to get out. I'm looking to go to Illinois." And then the Illinois guy's like, "Hey, I'm dying to get out of Illinois. I'm looking to go to, Florida." And then the person in Florida is like, "I'm dying to get out of Florida. I'm looking to go to Midwest." And it's like everybody's just taxes are crazy. Wow. You know what? Back in I lived in Chicago. When did I live in Chicago? I lived in Chicago 2006 to 2009. So 2020 oh 06 oh 06 oh 09. I lived in Chicago, and the north side, I lived on the north side. The meters, the parking meters it was such a corrupt system, man. It was such a corrupt system. Like, I went up so much while I was there. I think it was like 75 cents to park or something, and it went up to like $3 and some by the time I left. Um wow, taxes are crazy. I didn't know that taxes are crazy in California, man. I mean, bro, fire insurance. So fire insurance in California, because I lived in a big fire threatened area in Southern California, in the mountains above Palm Springs, and I've lived through probably 4 forest fires up there, and fire insurance is so expensive, so hard to get. Fire insurance is so bro, as soon as you got it, like, they would hike up the premiums on you, or as soon as there was a fire, they would like, you'd get your insurance canceled, and you have to go find more like some other insurance, and it would be like, 40%, 50% more than the last time you paid for it. I went through that. I lived in California for 15 years, and 8 of which I owned a home. There was like 4 or 5 years I rented a ranch that was like down the way from the home that I bought. And the fire insurance, the 8 years, I think I changed our fire insurance like 6 or 7 times. It was like every year we had to change it because either it was canceled, um or the fire some dude a lot of fire insurance people went out of business. So bro, that's crazy that Illinois has crazy taxes. I mean, people in the West Coast think that you don't have any issues there, other than the weather, the winters being rough. um that's crazy. Yeah, everybody's just trying to get somewhere. So hey, Smokey, if you're still here, let me ask you this, man. Where are you planning to go? So you're looking to sell your home, get the equity out, have cash on the side for crypto. make sure you don't put it all in one place. Make sure you have multiple wallets on different platforms, bro, or at least like some cold or whatever. Because shit, you gotta be careful. Um, where are you planning on going, man? 10 in the building, 13 likes. You're gonna go lay low at my in-laws. They have a big house. Oh, okay, lay low. Got you. Do you have a wife and kids, or I mean, you have a wife and kids? Well, that's awesome. You got really cool in-laws. Got really cool in-laws. That's awesome. Oh, just wife, no kids? Wow. I mean, you're just double dating with your in-laws all the time then. That's not bad. That's not bad. You know, they'll probably take you out to dinner a bunch and everything. Just wife, no kids? Man, crazy. That's a good situation. You have no dependents other than your wife? Yeah, you could lay low and have a stack of cash. You know what I mean? And look for the opportunities. I wouldn't. I mean, look at us, right? That's the thing about crypto. That's the thing about finance talk is that we all give each other advice, but we don't take each other's advice, right? We don't listen to any kind of good advice. But uh, just don't put all of your money that you cashed out on the house into the market. Do like 30% or 40%. I wouldn't just don't put it all in because that's gonna be risky. That's gonna be a make or break time. And then you're gonna start leveraging and stuff all over again. You're gonna start taking crazy risks all over again. You learned a lot. I know. Didn't we all learn a freaking crazy lesson last cycle? I think we all learned something last cycle. Tell you that much. Man, we all learned some lessons last cycle. I tell you, I learned my lessons. Thou shall not over leverage. Yeah, yeah. But the thing is, what crypto is, bro, is that you say that now because, of course, there's nothing going on. You're not in anything. You're not excited about anything. But once you probably hit something for a few grand or five figures, and you're feeling really smart, you know what I mean? Just like you're really feeling smart. That's when you start making mistakes. You know, because once you get a big win, five-figure win, 10, 20, 30, 40,000, 50,000. Oh my gosh, you think you're the smartest person, and the bull run's happening and everything's popping off. Man, dude, you know what I'm talking about. I know you start, dude. I bro, Smokey, you know it wasn't all bad in the beginning. I know you had some major wins at first. I know you were crazy up at first, and then it ends with desperation leverage plays. Isn't that crazy? You made a ton. Yeah, you were up. You were up. You were up at first, right? You said you overall left the market at a loss, right? And you're trying to you want to come back and do better, right? All spot for years, you made good money. Okay, all right. Um, yeah, but but you are saying you want to sell your house to get cash. I mean, but I understand what you mean. I know, yeah. Yeah, man, we have some really good was bad. Then sold spot to keep leverage alive. Yep. Yeah, man. See, that's what I'm saying. You had some really good wins in the beginning, and then you made some over leveraged plays that didn't work out. You go and compensate by taking the your profits from the thing that went well that you actually called right, and then you go throw it into something, and yeah, you can do that with meme coins too as a dev. I've devved quite a few coins last year to millions, right? And you make like 40, 50K on one coin, and then you're like, "Oh man, I am the best dev alive. I can do anything." And then the next coin that you decide to do, you pick the narrative, you're picking the logo, you're picking all this stuff, and you got your team together, and then for some reason nobody wants to buy your coin, or they're front running you, or you're getting wallet tracked, and so folks are in with you real low, and then they're dumping on you, and then it scares everybody, and then that coin does nothing, but you think that you can actually save the coin, right? So you're buying up the chart, and you're buying more marketing, and then by the time that's done, you spent like 40K of the 50K that you made from the last coin trying to save the next one. And that's like a vicious cycle for memes, so for being a dev. But the alt's not doing what they should have. Yeah. I made some amazing spot bottom plays and threw it all away. Yeah, just be careful. I mean, I'm telling you, man. I got a feeling about altcoins. It's like that meme where it's like, I got a feeling, you're guilty, but I just can't prove it yet. Something about altcoins, something about it. I feel like they're gonna let everybody down again, but I just can't prove it yet. I think Salami Coin said something in here. I'm excited for your plays this summer, Stayer. I'm just stacking up cash waiting. Oh, I appreciate that, bro. I'm telling you, man. I think the one we're looking right at it, I think these two both FML on the retrace, and FML on the. I got a little WhatsApp notification. Um, FML on the retrace, and this Ram 900. Um, so yeah. Yeah, made some amazing spot bottom plays and threw it all away. Yeah. Yep. Sometimes you make some money in this market, you just walk away. You just go all cash and you leave it alone. You keep coming back to the market, it can really hurt you. Um that's why my strategy has been for the last, few months especially. I mean, it's really developed over the course of the last year and really made me a lot of money um was getting to know the team, getting in on the bottom, understanding, the team has marketing money, the team has some direction, the team has experience in sending coins, and the team has connections to really good KOLs. And the narrative's good. If though all that lines up, your chances of you being successful are very, very high. Or at least the chances of you taking out your initials, it's very, very high, you know. Um so it's very, very interesting. Very interesting stuff. I think it's going to be an interesting year, guys. I really do. I think I'm hearing a lot of stories like Smokey story where people are, looking to sell their home and get into cash and not have to pay taxes and not have to pay a lot of bills and trying to make the smart move. That's why I had to get out of America. It's like, what, man? You know, I mean, I still have a business there. I still have a business there, and that I run from here. It's a labor business too, so I have managers watching people and people doing stuff for me. That's unskilled labor. Um, so I'm very happy to make that money in California still and bring it out here. Of which Argentina. I mean, everything's pretty much 50% off. What American prices are, and it's been a real amazing thing. It's been a real fun blessing. I think the next couple of year window of opportunities in real estate will be great potentially. I know I can make 100K off your place this summer. I'm excited. I'm telling you, man, get ready. Get ready. I'm assembling a team. Um, I'm assembling a little team of just guys that major players in the space that I trust. And man, we're already doing it. We got into this Ram 900 together, and they're part of the team, and so um, I'm feeling really really good about the future. Um, I'm really really feeling good about the future. I think we have a chance. I think there's a chance that um, I do the best I've ever done, and it's going to take a lot of work. Like I'm putting together a call channel, which I should have done a long time ago. I should have started a call channel so long ago, and but that's okay. I'm doing that. I have a Patreon. Join the Patreon. Links in the description. Become a free member. You don't have to become a paid member. I do little quips. They're called quips. They're like posts that are for free for members. Oh, and the paid stuff for paid members, they get early calls. So I shared Ram 900 at 30K. It went to 250K. So what is that? That's almost a 10x. So and yeah, I mean, if it goes to a million, it's like a 33x or something. So yeah, super pumped, man. I'm super, super, super pumped. What's FML doing? FML's up 71% today. There's some sells. They're letting people sell a little bit, but this thing's about to rip again. Pretty crazy. But yeah, guys, that's about it, man. Check out Ram 900, guys. I mean, it's gonna pump tonight. Solana meme coins, bro. I don't want you to have to miss out on this. I'll try and hold it back for you, but I think this thing's about to rip tonight. I'm probably gonna wake up to a pumpy chart. I'm going to bed right now, and what's LOL at? L says Matt. Uh, Pretty crazy. Um, get out of that. Yeah, but I think this thing's gonna absolutely explode. I think Ram 900 is gonna absolutely melt faces. It's gonna be a face melter. It's gonna be a face melter, guys. Trying to hard, trying my hardest to buy my bank, just not letting me transfer money right now. I'm hearing that a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I've heard that a lot. Because even right now, like in order, like Wells Fargo won't allow me to transfer to wire internationally right now, like because we're leasing right now, and they're tying up the international wire, not letting me do business in a foreign country, which just sucks. So I've been trying to get Wise. Wise is the debit card, the international debit card company that converts currencies like right within, the app and everything. And it's really convenient. But up until now, like they can't handle a couple of grand, you know, um, being transferred from my business to my Wise account. It's crazy. It's been on. There's been a. I've had money on hold for about. I don't, it's going on 10 or 12 business days. Just a couple of grand, from my business account to my Wise account, so I can uh, uh Western Union for someone that I want to pay here. Isn't that crazy? Crazy? Yeah, Coinbase reset all my banking info, ACH debit, everything. So damn yeah, I think there's some issues. Oh, did you hear about they quietly changed the law on the major banks that if they go bankrupt, they only have to you're only like your money is only insured. I think it's like 1 cent to the dollar or something like that. So if like the banks go insolvent, they only have to pay you back 1 cent from every dollar that you put in there or something like that. It's crazy. Go look it up. I it's too much for me to look up right now, but maybe I'll do a video on it or something. But yeah, yeah, Jason. I mean, things have just gotten super weird. And the funny thing is, guys, from my view in Argentina, looking back at America and looking back at, looking at, media, like, news stories and things like that, America looks so violent, so out of control, so desperate. It's not even funny. I mean, even just the shape of people. Like everyone, I mean, I'm a big guy. Yeah, I mean, I'm 6'4", like 300 pounds. Okay, I am losing weight out here just from being out here eating the food is very healthy. Um, Looking at America and Americans, I mean, I'm saying we because I'm American still. Um, we look just like rabid, out of control, erratic, violent. Um, you're like irrational, like our whole banking system, our whole, even paying the taxes and the bills, how much people are paying in bills and gas and paying for cars and stuff like that. It's irrational. It's like it's an economy out of control. How could you ever participate in it? That's what it looks like from my view. But they'll tell you that Argentina's out of control in terms of the currency. It's not at all. You know what I mean? What's up, Michon? Michon's in the house. Says, I think alt season coming 2027. Hey, man. Again, you're all right until you're wrong. Or some people think you're all wrong till you're right. But yeah, FDIC cannot cover anything. Yeah, bro, it's a little scary. I've known that since Gensler. Yep, it's all the Fed Reserve's fault. Yeah, I mean, and they've been printing. They're printing money. They're printing money right now. They're printing money right now. They don't care. They're printing money right now. They stopped putting it in the news. They're printing so much. So Fugazi markets will survive, and that is that is. I guess you could say stocks. I can't even say Fugazi markets or crypto markets, which because stocks are pretty fugazi too. Um, Crazy guys. Well, we will survive. Um, I will talk to you tomorrow. I got a couple videos coming out. I'm gonna go live tomorrow. Have a great Sunday evening. And we are gonna rock it. We are gonna rock it. I think Ram900 rockets. All right, but hey, I will talk to you later. Stayer is out, everybody. Let's go.